We are here, guys. We are here at the West Coast Card Show. This is the largest card show on the West Coast, and I think the best one in town. Let's go. Here at the West Coast Card Show, we got some friends of the channel here. We got JB Cards up in here, and we also have Jaden. I don't know what your handle is, Jaden. Okay. All right, so we're gonna be walking in soon, so stay tuned, guys. All right, here we go. Let's go. Oh my what we're talking about right here. Ripping the roads.
See a couple of buddies. I learned my thank God everything. I am a shallow, but not my sense.
Why did I not bid? And I will say I tried to tell you. Tried to tell you. 350 Patty Mahomes. Hang on, I gotta get this one in here too. Alright, Patrick Mahomes, Prism. So there you go, you guys make the call on that. Prism, Silver Prism rookie of Mr. Mahomes. Card gets close to 4 figures, even in corners look sharp. Corners are no.
Honestly, this would literally not really hurt. They think SEC is what vintage.
No, recently.
In May.
May?
The one I invited you to go to in May?
No. Again, after that.
No. Guys, flexing his cards here. What we got here? Next one. Keep going. Keep rolling here with the hard flex. This is JB Cards. Hard flex in his collection here. Ready to sell them for thousands. Hit him up.
25 for Jordan's right there. Yeah, that's 2,500. We'll come back. He's asking about the Hitman.
Is that the one like I traded you for?
Is here for drop-off submission. In case you wanted to drop off your cards, there you go. No need to ship them because PSA is here. Now we're talking with the wax brothers. Look at all that wax. Holy shit. Good deal. Yeah, these are sweet. We have NBA Jake Laravia, fellow collector there. Here at the Burbank card booth. Or not Burbank, Rizzo Sports card booth. Right there. There's the mixture, Mickey Mantle. Bucket is here as well for submission. hopefully you enjoyed a little snapshot of our most recent visit to the West Coast Card Show this past weekend. We had a blast over there. It's quite a huge show, and we're going to share some of our impressions of the West Coast Card Show. But we're not going to just talk. We're going to do a rip while we're at it. So as you can see, we have the elusive Optic football blaster box. And this is the same blaster box that we pulled a dual downtown of Michael Penix. And we did that, I believe, off of a Target version where we had to overpay for it, like double the price. They did surge pricing there. So we were able to find this at our GameStop, which has now become quite the supplier for some of our products here at Zach Malin Collectibles. And one of the reasons why we enjoy getting cards from GameStop is because they have a little discount if you're a pro member, basically reducing what, $1.50 off. And not only that, you get, I guess, like $5 in rewards every month. So we're going to run it back. This is going to be even though this came from GameStop, I believe these are the same ones that were sold at Walmart because they have the purple shocks here. All right, of course, we're looking for the downtowns, which we pulled already, but we'll take as well another downtown as well as possible uptowns, and autos and mem cards can be found here. So we picked this up for $35 at GameStop, but paid less because of all the discounts. So, little fun review. We only have one box, so hey, I said, why not? We'll talk about our little experience at the West Coast Card Show while we're at it. As we do it. All right, so we've got these packs here. All right, so we're going to go on to pack number 1. All right, so I had quite the time over there. This time over at the West Coast Card Show. It was held in Anaheim. They had one early this year in February, and that was in Ontario. So just to give I know not many of you are familiar with the Southern California area, but Anaheim is the location. It's basically almost across the street or down the street from Disneyland. That's where the Anaheim Convention Center is, and they had it there this past weekend. And I believe in February they'll have it over in the Ontario Convention Center. So quite a distance from one another, but great card shows nonetheless. Okay, thought I saw something interesting, but it's just going to be just a simple silver. Okay, so we got Charbonnet, Connor, we got Fred Warner, and rated rookie of Xavier Leggett. So yeah, so it was pretty cool. Thank you to JB Cards, all right, for showing me around there. That's why you see them all over the video. So I wished I'd taken more video, but I got so distracted and busy, trying to buy cards, trying to sell cards, trying to make things happen. Unfortunately, I didn't document some because I was so distracted, but had a great time nonetheless. A lot of vendors. This time they sort of divided it in separate spaces where you had vendors that were selling sports cards mainly and those that sold TCG like Pokemon and other things. And then you had the hybrids where people sold both sports and, TCG. So they were smack in the middle. Because, sometimes you go to the card show and you're trying to weed out the TCG section from the sports card section. So they had it nicely divided. They heard, I guess, some of the comments of how card shows have been previously. So here we go. George Kittle. Looks like we have a mem card here. We do. It is of Lad McConkey. Ooh, a nice one there. Rookie Phenom of Lad McConkey. There you go. Expecting big things from him. And we have a purple shock of Enos Rakestraw Jr. Never heard of him, but we will take it, as well as Jonathan Ellis. So you saw in the video, they had vintage, they had modern cards, looking at all the kabooms and all the case hits. All right, downtowns, uptowns, manga, you name it, all the things that we hunt for every time we open up our products here. They also had, high-end stuff, which of course we weren't even touching or looking at. And also they had, Star Wars cards, which we've been getting into. They had, of course, Pokemon. I really didn't delve into that section, but a lot of the hybrid had like Star Wars. I saw Disney cards. I saw Donald Trump cards. That's crazy. Basically, those Donald Trump cards are basically Trump's head superimposed into various famous cards, like the Billy Ripken, where he wrote like "FU" on the end of his bat. That card, the Mickey Mantle with Donald Trump's head on it, crazy things like that. A lot of nice artistry as well. They had a PSA there for submissions. Unfortunately, I didn't have any cards there ready to submit, even though I should have. Beckett was there as well for submissions. They had Pristine Auctions doing live auctions. Golden was there. You name it. Everyone was there because that's the biggest card show on the West Coast. Here we go. And we have a purple shock of Spencer Rattler. I think, is he like QB1 now for New Orleans? Tell me, guys, New Orleans fans, if he is slated to be QB1. And we have a nice Brock Bowers base as well. So, anyways, fun times there. A lot of deals going on, but a crazy amount of people. But it was a fun deal nonetheless. So if you ever get a chance to come out, basically it's the Burbank Card Store, the card store that we went for the meetup with Kat during Topps Hobby Night, and the card store that we are going to do a tour of because they moved into a nice mega location. They basically took over a Rite Aid. That's how large the new shop is. They're the ones that basically put this show together, and they've been doing it for years now. So definitely enjoyed our time there. A lot of deals to be had. So if you ever get a chance, go out over there to the card show. I believe the next one is in February for Ontario, and then they're going to run another one here in the summer in July, back as well in the Anaheim Convention Center. So those are the two main locations they have each year. All right, and we have on the silver, Marshawn Lloyd. All right, Malik Washington. So down to our final two packs. So, yes, did I make any major deals? The only criticism I have is I was on the verge of making some major deals. Just some people, they just like to really overprice their cards, and they try to justify the reason they overprice it. But it was just crazy. I had a deal pretty much on the table worked out, and just so that you know, I PC Shohei and I PC Wemby, and I had this nice Topps Cosmic Planetary. So I've been trying to collect those lately, guys, and I'm trying to collect the Shohei cards. So I had a nice deal for a Venus go down, and we just couldn't come to an agreement on the comps because I looked straight on eBay. Comps for that card were coming out on a PSA 10 grade, of course, for like $285. This person was coming out at $400. We were trying to meet in the middle, but no give there, guys. So that's what you're going to find out in a lot of shows, that they tend to overprice it, and you just got to find that sweet spot or their willingness to actually, come to an agreement on a nice price. There's Drake May on a base. So wasn't able to come to agreement on that. Picked up some smaller low-end cards, nothing to write home about, okay? Some nice cheaper slabs, but good deal, fun times had. Nonetheless, you get to meet people out there, and hopefully one day I'll also, maybe not that show, but a show eventually that I'll be able to have a video where I'm basically setting up for my first show. That's hopeful in the near future. All right, so last pack, and DJ Moore, captain in charge, and Arome Odunze. So there you have it, guys. Got that out of the way. Wanted to rip it, see how it, it's been sitting on my shelf here for a little bit. So hopefully you enjoyed that quick rip, in addition to our little tour of the West Coast Card Show. However, we do want to remind you before we wrap things up, we do have a giveaway that will be happening shortly. And in our giveaway, we're giving the following: Totally Certified Blaster, Panini Revolution 10, Top Series 1 Value Pack, and this Tokyo threesome card of Otani, Sasaki, as well as Yamamoto. So remember, all you have to do to enter is like this, be subscribed, of course, to the channel, like this video, comment on this video, and share it with others. And thanks to you guys, we have hit 700 subscribers as of the recording of this video. Hopefully, we're going to continue to build upon it, which means we're very close to our 750 subscriber giveaway. And just a heads up, look at your notifications, guys, or look at the posts, because I'm going to be doing a little bit of a sort of a poll on what would be the most desired day, or the day that you guys would all be able to join us, or most of you would join us in a live video. So we're going to try and shoot a live video sometime the week after next, where we're going to announce the winners of these giveaway prizes, plus the elusive Labubu winner will be announced, plus additional giveaways for those that show up during our live. So kindly look for that. But until next time, thank you for joining us once again. Take care.